Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to see how we can create a work item or create work items in a project in Azure DevOps. So again, these work items are completely dependent on the project process. So like what kind of process we are following for a project. So in this project we are currently following the Scrum process. Okay. Again, in the Scrum process, by default Azure provides you few types of work items, okay, which we can follow throughout the project. So let me show you. Yeah, so these are the work item types which are given by the Azure for Scrum process. Okay, so the first one is epic, then features, then product backlog, then task, and the hierarchy should be, the relationship between these work items should be in a parent-child relationship. So epic should be a parent of feature should be a parent of product backlog, and again product backlogs can have multiple childs as task. Okay, so let's quickly go to Azure and we can see how we can create a epic. So you need to click on this plus symbol, then you need to click on this new work item, and you will get to see all these work items here, and you can create any of these work items. So let's start from the beginning. Let's create an epic first. Okay, so epic is nothing but a big chunk of task which is again further divided into the features. Okay, so let me create an epic. Let's say epic create sign up page, simple. Okay, and you can assign this epic to a project manager or some team members or team lead or whosoever you think is responsible to maintain this epic. Now in the description you can mention what exactly you are going to do, acceptance criteria, what would be the acceptance criteria or what is customer looking for basically, and then start it when you are planning to start this epic, what is the target date when you are planning to finish it by default. Now priority is like what is your priority based on the business justifications. Okay, and then here you will see few links. One is details. You'll get to see like the related work items, like whatever work items which are linked to this particular epic will be shown here. The development links means like your repos and all, and then you'll see the next option is for history. So if you make any changes, you'll see in the history box. Then you have links. If you have a particular links for this particular epic, you will get to see here. And then you have attachment. So if you have any documents which you want to attach for this particular epic, you can attach it here. I'll simply click on save, because as of now I didn't set up the team members, so I cannot assign this task to anyone. Okay, yeah, so once epic is created, we can see this epic in the board section. Okay, so this board has a work item type, has an option for work items. You can click on this work items and you will get to see one work item here as an epic. Now if you want to delete it, you have these three dots and you can delete it simply. Okay, but let's move further and let's create the next work item, which is features. Now we can create feature from directly from here, yeah, but again if we create a feature from this place, you will not get that linking part like the child or parent relationship. So this features needs to be created from inside of epic. So you have this option related link, and then inside related link you have add link option. You can click on this, then new link, and you can create a child of this epic. What is the child will be, what will be the child feature? Now you can say like to create APIs for login page, let's say. Okay, so this is our feature F1, just to show. That's it. Again you'll get to see all these kind of fields. Again you can maintain this, and this time in the links you will see one, because this feature is linked to this particular epic. So this feature has a parent of epic type. Say that's it. So now in the board, in the work items, you will see two work items. One is epic, the other one is feature, and these are uniquely generated IDs which are by default generated by the system or Azure. Now we have created epic, we have created feature. Now again if you want to create product backlogs, you go inside this feature, because product backlog needs to be ideally it should be a child of feature. Okay, so go inside it, click on new, and select child type as child, instead of feature you can select product backlog, and here you can mention product backlog, let's say create dummy to check the authentication. Dummy API. Okay, so I have created one product backlog item here. Again you will see the same kind of fields. Now you will see again link because it has a parent which is of type feature. Okay, click on save. So now we have created 3 work items, and these 3 have a child parent relationship. Now, and from the BBI again you can create task, right? So you can select new link, click on this new link option, yeah, and then task, let's say task 1, or you can name it anything specifically you want. Okay, just yeah, so we can name it as like that is task 1, and then again we can save it again with the same kind of fields you can see here. Okay, so now we have all those 4 work items available here, and we have the child and parent relationship available. Now let's suppose you have created one work item without linking. Let's say I have created one task again. Okay, I'm just giving an example. Let's say task which doesn't have a parent. Okay, just for to give you the reference. So I have created one task, but this task has no links. See, it is not linked to any of the work items, or the any of the any of the product backlog item. So how we can create or how we can attach an task? So you need to simply go to task or any work items. Okay, you need to remember this ID. This ID, it's a 20. You can go here and click on add link, and instead of new link you can click on existing item, child, as a type of child you wanted to add, which item, 20. You can enter the 20. You have this now, and just click on OK, save. So now if you go to the links, so this particular product backlog has 2 childs, 2 tasks, and 1 parent, which is a feature basically. Okay, so in this way you can create multiple work items, and you can manage these work items in your project. In the next video I'll show you how you can create multiple once these work items created, how you can create the test plan, how you can attach the test cases and all. Okay, so thanks for the time. Thank you.